And welcome back, everyone. Pre-recording this for Monday on Sunday. And from user PFJOC. This was long before I knew I could click on the user name and then be like, oh, that's the person's name. I don't know why YouTube did that, or are people just now using username instead of their actual name? Which makes no sense, because if you just go to click on the username, you can see the actual channel name. So, I don't know. But you asked the question of who would win a fight, Clifford the Big Red Dog or Devil Dinosaur, two giant creatures that are more intelligent than the average one. And yeah, Clifford is a big giant red dog. I don't know if it's ever said what type of dog he is. I think he's supposed to be like a lab of some kind. But he is very large, very massive, and he has the physical strength to go along with that. The standard bite force of it. I don't know if it's ever said how big is Clifford the Big Red Dog. Hold on. How big is not bog, big. How big is Clifford the Big Red Dog? Clifford the dog. All right. Size of Clifford is inconsistent. Yeah. And it's often depicted as being about 25 feet tall from head to paw. In Clifford's book, his size can range from 8 feet to 35 feet. In the live-action movie, he's about 10 feet at height and was chosen to be so he could fit inside. That makes sense. So, size range, if we max him out to the biggest capacity possible, that means he's a 35-foot tall dog. Great. Wonderful. Devil Dinosaur size real quick here. Devil Dinosaur size. How big is Devil Dinosaur? Because there's really not much to say. Devil Dinosaur is, Clifford is a big red dog. He's got a much bigger bite force, but the problem is he's also not really a fighter. He's a friendly big dog. So, yeah. So the height of Devil Dinosaur is usually depicted apparently around 20 feet, weighing around 6 tons. So he's actually much smaller than most versions of Clifford, which is interesting. But here is the immediate problem with this fight. In hindsight, I probably should have put it in the speed round, but I think Clifford could put up a fight. Like, if he gets a bite and starts to try to ragdoll the Devil Dinosaur, he could certainly shake him up a bit. But Devil Dinosaur is actually a dinosaur. As a creature, as a dinosaur, he is a mutant. So he's actually far more enhanced than a normal T-Rex, Tyrannosaurus, whatever type of dinosaur is. It's kind of up in the air. Most depict him as a T-Rex. But he's more durable, stronger, and more intelligent than a T-Rex is of his normal speed. And because of that, even if Clifford ragdolls him, there's no guarantee, A, that he pierces his skin, or B, that if he does any lasting damage. Whereas if Devil Dinosaur bites onto Clifford, T-Rex teeth are serrated, and those things are huge. They are the size of my hand. Like doing this, that's how big even bigger, some of them. They're designed to shred and crush. So one bite from Devil Dinosaur versus one bite from Clifford is not a really fair comparison, I think. Devil Dinosaur literally just has the better is literally just better equipped to deal damage and deal it fast, hard, and lethal. So, I mean, and Clifford is smart. Devil Dinosaur actually has straight human level intelligence. He can't communicate because he doesn't have vocal cords, but he does have straight human level intelligence, which means he can actually strategize in the fight as well. Not to mention, being bipedal gives you a little bit more maneuverability in some respects than being quadrupedal. What do I mean by that? One of the few things that a quadruped can kind of do, especially a dog, is kind of like bank on a dime, like just a quick side dodge. But being bipedal means you actually are better at quick turns and sudden turns. Like I said, a dog, for example, and I've seen dogs do this. I work at a pet store, so I've seen dogs do this all the time. A dog, when it's really excited, can jump around, and if they want to, can push to the side really quick, but then they start running. Whereas bipedal can't do that as quickly, but what we can do is literally turn on a dime. We turn on a dime in the sense of twist our bodies. That's the thing we can do better than the quadruped, is twist our bodies, come in from mine. Like if you're in a fight, like say a charging animal for like I'll use a bull for example. Not that most people could beat a bull in a fight, but if a bull's charging, you can actually a dog can't immediately just get out of the way like that. They're going to have to run a little bit. They can still kind of do a side push, but they can't twist. We, on the other end, can just go, just twist and turn and bap. That's what Devil Dinosaur has well over Clifford in terms of like their physical design. Mind you, Devil Dinosaur can't bap, but Devil Dinosaur can go twist and bite and then tear chunk out. So I would have to go Devil Dinosaur in this fight. He's designed as a much more lethal predator than, say, Clifford is. But Clifford does have a size advantage over him by a decent margin, too, even at his more lower level of size, which, again, is depicted somewhere in the neighborhood of between 20 to... the lowest I've seen here is 10 feet. So, obviously, Devil Dinosaur would be able to handle that Clifford no problem. But the other size I've seen is around 25 to 35 feet. And the range can vary between there. So even if we lowball it to the 25, that's still 5 feet well above in terms of height over Devil Dinosaur, and 15 at its biggest, which means if we put Devil Dinosaur, say, where my hand is right here at 20 feet, that's halfway. Clifford, at his biggest interpretations, is almost reaching the screen here. So he almost dwarfs Devil Dinosaur. But Devil Dinosaur would still just have the better odds, I think. He'd be smart enough to go for the legs or the paws and then Clifford would go down. But to be fair, this would not be a fight that would happen, as a lot of people would probably say in the comments. Clifford is not a fighter. Clifford is a very friendly, lovable pet dog. He's just having to be a giant. And so, while, yes, I think Devil Dinosaur would win in the fight, these two probably would never fight. Clifford would be like, oh, hi, you big red lizard, you red like me. That's what Clifford would probably be like. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think, though. Put it in the comments below. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.